A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold statement that has sent shockwaves through the international community, U.S. President Donald Trump has issued a stern warning to Russia, asserting that the nation will face very severe consequences if it does not take significant steps towards achieving peace in Ukraine. This declaration comes amid escalating tensions and ongoing hostilities in the region, as the conflict between Russia and Ukraine shows no signs of abating. As Trump prepares for a crucial meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin later this week, many are left wondering whether his tough rhetoric will translate into actionable policies or if it is merely a prelude to diplomatic niceties. The backdrop of this warning is a series of alarming developments in Ukraine, where reports of increased military activity and civilian casualties have raised concerns among global leaders. The U.S. has been vocal in its support of Ukraine, providing military aid and imposing sanctions on Russia, but the effectiveness of these measures remains a topic of debate. Trump's latest comments appear to be an attempt to reaffirm America's commitment to Ukraine while simultaneously pressuring Russia to come to the negotiating table. Critics of Trump are skeptical about whether he will maintain this tough stance during his upcoming discussions with Putin. Historical precedents suggest that previous confrontations between the two leaders have often resulted in a more conciliatory tone, raising questions about Trump's resolve. Observers are keenly watching to see if Trump will adopt a firmer approach this time around, or if he will revert to his characteristic unpredictability. With Trump's meeting with Putin looming, the stakes could not be higher. The international community is on edge, as any misstep could exacerbate an already volatile situation. Analysts warn that the implications of Trump's actions could have far-reaching consequences, not just for Russia and Ukraine, but for global stability as a whole. As the world awaits the outcome of this high-stakes diplomatic encounter, one thing is clear: the pressure is mounting on Trump to deliver on his promises. Whether he can effectively balance the need for tough diplomacy with the complexities of international relations remains to be seen. The next few days could prove pivotal in determining the future trajectory of U.S.-Russia relations and the ongoing crisis in Ukraine. In the meantime, public opinion remains divided. Some Americans support a strong stance against Russia, viewing it as a necessary measure to uphold international law and support Ukraine's sovereignty. Others, however, caution against provoking a nuclear power, arguing that diplomacy should be prioritized over threats of military action. This ongoing debate reflects the broader complexities of foreign policy in an increasingly interconnected world. As Trump prepares to meet with Putin, the eyes of the world will be watching closely. Will he follow through on his threats, or will he adopt a more lenient approach in hopes of fostering dialogue? The outcome of this meeting could very well shape the future of international relations for years to come, making it one of the most anticipated diplomatic events in recent history. In conclusion, Trump's warning to Russia is a significant moment in the ongoing conflict over Ukraine. As tensions rise and the world holds its breath, the actions taken in the coming days will be critical in determining the path forward. Will peace prevail, or will the conflict escalate further? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the consequences of this meeting will reverberate far beyond the borders of Ukraine and Russia. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.